Hi, everyone. As Dina mentioned, I'm Christina Thompson-St. Clair. And on the agenda for today, we're going to talk about all things pay entry partnerships. We're going to dive into the market opportunity for payroll, why a referral partner would even want to white label a payroll software, as well as review some of the different features of our services. We're going to explore what it looks like to partner with pay entry and some very unique revenue strategies around payroll. I get to share some recent partner case studies and talk through any potential next steps for new partners or even existing partners who want to do more for their business clients. So, I want to start by first talking about the need for payroll. The National Small Business Association did a study in 2018 that produced a ton of stats that still stand today. One of those being that approximately 45% of businesses outsource their payroll. One additional stat from that article, though, reported that there's been almost a 10% increase of players in the payroll services industry from previous years. Our industry, the payroll industry, really generates about 22 billion in annual revenue each year. The payroll industry, though, has greatly changed over the last 10, 15, even 5 years ago at the very start of COVID. It's crazy to even think that that was 5 years ago. But these disruptions in the industry, amongst all the normal updates and changes, have really forced payroll services to be that critical business offering, or to be a critical business offering. Payroll services, not just any payroll services, but a really good one, is absolutely critical for a business owner these days. All solutions, though, regardless of how a business is processing that payroll, whether it be manually in house, maybe they're using an outsourced payroll, maybe they're even using a PEO. But the point is that growing demand of integrated and payroll and HR solutions is there to help. The idea of eliminating the duplication of information between systems and having them communicate are a big focus when we are talking about payroll today. We really need to understand much more about how a client is actually processing their payroll and how they're interacting with their employees. It's so much more than just calculating checks these days. A human capital management software, though, backed by integrated solutions, will help reduce errors, and it's going to help eliminate some of that time needed or expected when communicating between parties. We're going to talk a little bit more today about how white label partnerships are designed to put our partners in the forefront, to help them scale, to help them attract more clients, and really what our goals for 2025 are, which is just to do more together. We've designed these strategic partnerships that really help insulate our partners' interest while adding necessary business solutions we know that your business clients need. Growing with a partnership and helping your clients scale by increasing HCM technology that's available to them is our goal for this year. But why would a business want to outsource their payroll? So, small to medium sized businesses are quickly choosing to outsource their own payroll. Even new businesses, we're seeing the trends of they're starting out outsourcing their payroll because there's just so much involved. It's no surprise why they're doing this. We're even seeing an uptick in partnerships where they're moving away from manually processing payroll over either a certain size or complexity. If anyone on this call knows me, they know I love certified payroll and union dues and all of the complex pieces that are in payroll. But we know that outsourcing automatically saves time. The studies show it, they prove it, that using a payroll automation creates up to 33% more efficiency. So by just recommending payroll, not even by recommending pay entry, but you're providing them with access to become more efficient and more effective with payroll. We know it also ensures compliance. Payroll fraud and mistakes in our current landscape are estimated to make up about 5% of a business's gross annual revenue. In 2024, I think it was an 80% accuracy for payroll. That was what average companies had, with most of those errors being found in time management. A lot of studies show that businesses who implemented a time management solution that were maybe not using one prior were able to save on average a couple paid hours per pay period. I don't know about you guys, but that adds up. And lastly, by outsourcing payroll, they're spending less time doing payroll and allowing themselves to focus on core operations. I mean, if you think about it, how can a payroll partner help you do more? Are you hiring? Are you posting jobs? Are you screening for the work opportunity tax credit and taking advantage of that? Can your employees easily access their pay stubs and tax forms? Well, we know this trend of outsourcing payroll is going to continue to grow. All size businesses recognize the advantages and really the overall need for payroll, tax, and compliance help. Quick poll to the audience. Does anyone here know how many tax codes there are in the US? Or maybe how many of those change each year? Yeah, me neither, but it's in the thousands for sure. So the market for payroll services has absolutely grown in response to all of the regulations that are coming out, which only begs for the need to have a better payroll provider and one that is actually a payroll partner, one that you can reach, one that you can actually feel supported by. We know that if a business has more than just one employee, they're required to comply with all federal, state, and local employer tax laws. It's a lot to keep up with while trying to open said business. Here at PayEntry, we've got a wide range of partnerships. For some, they bundle payroll with the services that they provide their clients, and others are completely hands-off introductions or referrals of just business clients that may be in need of payroll. But adding a white label is like just adding another tool in your toolbox. But why would a partner go as far as white labeling payroll? We've designed our partnerships to provide all of the benefits of actually being in the payroll business without actually getting into the payroll business. There's no need to invest in an infrastructure or maintaining a software or even having banking or tax relationships. A white label is just that additional layer that allows you to put your brand in the forefront. Backed, of course, by our PayEntry promise of customer service and our dedicated client advocates, which really make the difference in payroll. Adding payroll can not only help retain your current revenue streams, but can also positively increase your own retention. Studies prove that clients with multiple services are more likely to stay longer. We all know that. Our goal is to help your business clients while helping you keep them longer. So a white label login site is really that first thing that a mutual client will see as they begin to navigate from their PayEntry dashboard. From a services standpoint, we offer everything from comprehensive payroll processing and tax compliance, integrated applicant tracking, electronic onboarding, and of course, all of the different time management solutions, mobile punching, kiosk clock, etc. Earlier this year, we actually further redefined our payroll packages and made a lot of new integrations available. We also snuck in some no-cost services like Zayzoon. If you guys haven't heard of Zayzoon, Zayzoon is a free employer add-on that allows the employee to access their earned wages just ahead of payday. It's strictly between Zayzoon and the employee, though, and is not a cash advance or a loan, but it comes packed with a lot of free financial literacy tools for your employees to just take advantage of. Main driver, though, no cost, and of course, no liability for the employer. We're constantly evolving our technology, and we look forward to sharing with you guys additional releases throughout 2025. As software evolves, though, we're going to continue to provide our dedicated one-to-one client advocates and maintain that high NPS for our industry. Client satisfaction and really going above and beyond being just a payroll partner is exactly what our goals are. So why is PayEntry the partner for you? Well, we've spent the last quarter of a century being a leader in payroll processing and software development. We have created these partnerships to strategically help our partners and businesses use payroll software to scale. We also understand that what good is a software if not backed by dedicated implementation, a good implementation, and one-to-one ongoing client support. We're on a mission to disrupt the standard of payroll providers and redefine what it means to go through a payroll transition. We mirror those same seamless onboarding experiences that our partners provide our clients, that white glove service. We hear quite often that a payroll transition, no matter what the size, has been, easy, quick, painless, and they felt very supported. My favorite is when they tell me, Christina, why did you not have me do this sooner? So it just doesn't stop at that first payroll processing for us. And we know that payroll these days is much more than just cutting those checks. So I want to switch gears just a little bit and talk about the revenue strategies related to payroll programs and how we offer those different tiered packages to really fit a diverse group of client needs. If a client changes or grows their need for more HCM technology, we want to make sure that we can grow with them, right? And make sure that they don't outgrow us. Payroll has become so much more, as I mentioned, than just calculating checks, and HR and compliance solutions are really needed for business clients to help navigate federal and state regulations. We all remember all of the new legislation that came out and continued to come out and be updated over the last 5 years. We have a really unique billing compared to our competitors that's typically a la carte. Number one, that makes it easy for your clients to be able to predict their payroll expense. Nothing helps a business grow more like keeping your expenses under control. But it also allows for partners to leverage our reoccurring subscription for those ongoing revenue streams. One goal that our team is going to continue to focus on this year, if you're a current partner that's on this call and you already work with one of your with a business development manager, is to really how can we use our mutual clients as a marketing tool to help you attract more clients and retain your clients. We want to make you look good. So let's talk a little bit about some success in action. So a lot of you are on this call. I've recognized some names here, but by far the largest population of our partnerships are those accounting firms. They range from completely referring the payroll out to us all the way to processing the payroll directly for their clients. You know, Pantry, we thrive in understanding the relationships our accounting firms have with their clients so that we can support that relationship with technology. Our insurance brokerages are out there competing against the ADPs and the Paychex bundled services. They're using payroll processing as a driver for soliciting those services. But if a client is referred to us by a partner, we are committed to protecting our partner's interest while strategically helping the business client do more. For instance, a broker who maybe provides Employee Navigator for their clients can utilize the Payentry Employee Navigator integration. Wide range of options based on truly how you're servicing your clients as well. Retirement services range from clients and financial partners utilizing our PayConnect integration to eliminate the retirement reporting uploads, as well as offering some standalone supplemental solutions like IRAs, qualified 401k plans, or safe harbor plans. Integrations for retirement can help minimize potential penalties. And of course, if you don't have a retirement, there are lots of tax advantages to creating a new one thanks to the Secure Act. Credit unions and banks, they make up a very large part of our partnerships as well, and they thrive on our mutual dedicated one-to-one client member experience. We're also very intimately familiar with how our credit unions process payroll internally and have dozens that we are proud to call clients. We also work with merchant service partners. You know, standalone merchant service providers are able to compete alongside Payentry with Toast, Square, and Heartland by providing that bundled merchant and payroll solution. Of course, the first strategic revenue goal should always be to help retain and strengthen the relationships you have with your business clients, quickly followed by growing your revenue, of course. Lastly, we have our associations and group purchasing organizations. These groups are specializing in picking the right solutions, preferred partners for their members, and of course, responsible for negotiating the best rates available as that member benefit. We're a preferred payroll partner for many associations and love to support clients in all stages of their business lifecycle. Here are two examples of recent partnerships we have reshared on our socials. Don't forget to check out our website and more socials as we head into an exciting development year. But on the left, we have Goldsmith Solutions, Business Solutions, managed by Hope Langston. And on the right, we have Fair Idaho, managed by John Perino. Thank you so much for your partnership. Now, I want to talk just a little bit about how the Payentry partnership can really be broken down into three very simple steps. You would work directly with your dedicated Payentry partner to craft your specific partnership, to really dial in your partnership design. Next, we would want to work through what co-branded options you would like. That's where a white label, co-branded marketing material, webinars for your clients, really just depending on how branded that you would like to go. And finally, the most exciting part, launching the new pay entry partnership. Lean on our team of professional, trusted payroll partners to make this part easy for you. We've got new partner tools and lots of tools to help get the word out. So let's talk a little bit about getting that word out and what that word is. So we offer payroll services in 3 simple, transparent, and very predictable packages. They offer a wide range of functionality. And as I mentioned, we have HR solutions that back our payroll to help fill any potential gaps that the business might have. That could be handbook administration, could be workplace harassment trainings, or even be, supplemental ongoing HR outsourcing. Lots of options there. Incorporating HR and payroll together allows the business to get on really the proactive side of human resources and enhance employee engagement, keep your employees longer. Insurance services can be described as help with pay-as-you-go workers' compensation, employee benefits, voluntary benefits, employee navigator. I could go on, but that's really about making sure that you're providing and helping with the health of your employees. Retirement plan services very quickly become a necessary employee benefit, often required in many states. We have simple IRAs, qualified 401ks, and safe harbor plans, as I mentioned, in addition to the Pay Connect integration that is new for this year. If you've joined this webinar, then you may already be a Payentry partner, or you're here to learn more about how Payentry can help maximize revenue for you. If you're new, we would love to learn more about how we can support you. We've got lots of partner resources, co-branded materials, and lots of updates coming for 2025. Don't forget to visit our new and improved website. If I do say so myself, it is incredible. Follow us on socials for upcoming updates, webinars, podcasts, all that good stuff. And thank you again, everyone who joined the webinar today. Feel free to reach out to me directly if you have any questions about partnering with payroll. And thank you for taking the time to learn more. Dina, I will turn it back over to you and see if we have any questions.
We do have a few questions, Christina. First, Kim asks, what if I want to bill my client for the payroll fees?
Absolutely. We are happy to set up your specific partnership to mirror how you want to either absorb those fees, if you'd like to have a revenue share, and that would be something that we could work directly with you on.
Thank you. Our next question comes from Lisa, and Lisa is asking, what is the #1 reason that people use Payentry over like a QuickBooks solution, ADP, or Gusto?
Ooh, I know a Lisa. I think this might be the Lisa that I know. So why would someone use Payentry? So there's lots of payroll providers out there. Most of us do start with Pay, which doesn't make it easier on anybody. But I think that the difference is really our people. We take the time to go beyond payroll. We really focus on a dedicated one-to-one client experience, and that really changes the relationship that you have with your payroll provider. Great question.
Thank you. And just one more question that I see right now, and this is from Valerie. And Valerie is asking, how much does a white label cost and what is the turnaround time?
Ooh, great question. So a white label is no additional cost for a partner. We can turn that around in approximately 2 weeks, like say 7 to 10 business days. We just want to work with you to get your logos and have exactly what that login screen looks like for you, but very quickly. Good question. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining, and we look forward to partnering with you.